So what's good, y'all, man? That's real. I'm back with another video. About to hurry up, record this quick video. I want to talk about something right quick. If I go make me some breakfast right quick. So look, in previous videos that I made a while back, I talked about how, chosen ones, it's greatness within us. We carry something great, positive energy, whatever you want to call it. So it's like, don't mind your business, nigga. This just don't got nothing to do with you. But it's like, we put in positions for us to be great, but it's like, at the same time, it's almost like we got this shit at like the hardest difficulty. Like, we can't just access our greatness. It's like motherfuckers gotta make it hard for us to access our greatness, or to live out our greatness. Or what I originally was thinking about, before I went to bed last night, it was, when you trying to elevate, your family gonna want to keep you stagnated, or they want to keep you on the level that they at. When they see you rising, when they see you elevating, when they see you doing good in life, it's like they want to see you at the same level as them. So like, they gonna treat you out no matter what you going through, or how good you doing. Is either they gonna try to leech off you, or they gonna want to somehow bring you back down to where they at. Just so, like, now it ain't gonna be everybody in your family. It just be like certain ones that's just planted there just to make your journey, your path a little harder than what it's supposed to be. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, my granny, we be connecting on a lot of shit though. Like, I don't really get that type of vibe from her though, but it just be like other people in the family. Like, I just don't be understanding. It's like, as chosen ones, it's like we naturally respect people. We naturally love people. We just dish out positive energy. But when it comes to us, it's like people don't give us that same respect. Like, why? Like, people just got hate, talk bad, like all that shit. Like, I don't be understanding. Like, are we that great to where we can't just get that same? Like, we gotta earn it. Like, we gotta, like, it got like you gotta make it hard for people to respect us or something. I don't understand. Like, we already be helping people out as it is, and it be like people in your own family. Like, it just, this shit don't be adding up. Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? Now, I ain't gonna say, like, say the name of my channel, the name that I put on this channel was real, right? It's Cause my real name is Darrell, right? That's my real name. But you know, all my life people have been pronouncing my name wrong. And I just found out like a year or two ago, you know. Like everything changed when I had my spiritual awakening and shit like that. Like that's when everything changed about my whole life. So when I'm trying to tell, like when I'm trying to break it to people, like I'm trying to find a respectful way to break it to people, cause I ain't trying to be all rude like how I used to be, or you know, I ain't trying to be like be that person I used to be. But it's like I be telling them like how to do like the right way to pronounce my name. Like, I'm like, nigga, we not calling you that shit, nigga. We just gonna call you what we been calling you, motherfucker. That's not my name. Like I don't like you see how they do you like that. But as soon as you start calling them out their name or you start pronouncing shit wrong, you know that got something to do with them. Then they gonna get all aggressive. They gonna get all angry, get all mad, right? Like they make it okay, you know, to dish that negativity out towards you. But then, like, I ain't gonna say like feed into the negativity, but it is like when you start giving them a taste of their own medicine, then that's when they gonna start to see it wrong. They gonna start to see it as a problem. Now I ain't trying to scoop to nobody level, like especially if you at like a lower vibration. If you not trying to work towards nothing, if you just out here being a bot, just doing any old damn thing, just not trying to elevate in life, I ain't even gonna scoop down to your level. Like, it's just not even worth it. Cause at the same time, it's spiritual warfare. So the more and more you give your energy to that, it's like it's just pulling you away from the shit that you really want to do. Like I had to fast think like I'm just thinking like it's not even my fault that people been calling me the wrong name. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I could try to correct them, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, my own pops told me this shit. So I would think that, you know, they respect me. You know. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. You know, I didn't know you was calling you the wrong name and shit like that. But nah, you know, they want to throw it in your face and shit like that. Like, you know, I ain't even finna scoop down your level. I'm gonna let you have it though. But it's all cool. Don't ask me for no favors though. I don't want no. Don't ask me for none. Like I ain't respectfully asked for you to call me my real name. That's just how it would be, man. It's just like they just making it harder to tap into our greatness, man. Like it's just like, that's another thing though. Like, you know, like words, names, and like what really bothers me is that it's the fact that words and names and all that shit, like it holds a certain energy. I can't remember if I said this in another video or not, but it's very important that, you know, if you got kids or something like that, you be careful what you name them, like, cause the name is everything. It all depends on, you know, what they gonna be in life, cause you know it's a certain name that you give them holds a certain power. You know, like words, what you speak on yourself. So I say, like, speaking into existence, what you speak on yourself, you gonna experience it. Like if you are telling yourself you broke, and then you always wondering why you broke, it's because you speaking that shit. Like words hold power, like words are spells, and names is it's the same way. You gotta look up what the name mean, like the power that it hold, right? you know. And another thing is too, right? My bro, he kind of understand. Like my bro, he kind of understand too, cause you know he high, like he high on that vocabulary shit. So like anytime when somebody pronounce a word wrong, he be quick to correct them, cause you know he read a lot of books and shit like that. So anytime you talk to him, if you say a word wrong, you pronounce a word wrong, he'll be quick to correct you. So I'm like, ain't it the same way with names and shit too? Like if you pronounce somebody's name wrong, they gonna correct you. So why every time I correct somebody for saying my name wrong, why y'all looking at me like I'm crazy? Like y'all wouldn't even know what that name. Like, and the craziest part about it too, they don't even be your parents though. Like they wasn't even the one that named you. They just going along with the flow, but at the same time they not. Like they just calling you that because where everybody else calling you. Or like they'd say, oh, you got all these changes with you, like, oh, this and that, this and that, this and that. But they don't want to adjust you. They don't want to adjust you how you change. Like, the fuck am I supposed to say this? Am I supposed to stay the same person throughout my whole life? Like, you don't grow, you don't elevate like that. Of course you gotta change. Life is full of change. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, before I used to be a little, I used to feel some type of way about changing, but until like I experienced it, like the change that I experienced was actually good. I just had to get used to it. But now it's starting to get a little shaky. But it ain't nothing I can't handle though. I just wanted to come on here, just speak my mind, just get something off my chest right quick, man. Like, I don't know, like I don't know if it's just cause they not ready for the shift or the change. Cause like I said, chosen ones I put in positions to break generational curses. So I don't know if it got something to do with them not being ready for the shift or the change that's finna happen, or they just wanna keep me at that level that they want to see me, like how they always seen me. Like I don't, like, I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna speak on something too before I end this video, right? So last week, one of my cousins, they ended up getting into it with some nigga when they went to the store, right? So now the energy's starting to get intense. Right? Now the old me, now I started to feed into it a little bit, because I don't like to see my family go through shit. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to bring that energy. I don't want that energy interrupting my positive energy, messing with, my manifestations of the shit that I'm trying to bring into my reality. Right? So I'm thinking, I'm having like mixed thoughts, like, damn, like, should I help out or should I protect my energy? What should I do? Like, I'm at this point, like, my mind is just racing, like, I don't know what to do. But by me just being a real motherfucker, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna help out anyways. But it was just, it wasn't like physically actually doing something. It was just, I would just talk to her, shit like that, But it just feel like every day that the environment just be changing, just be shifting. But certain situations gonna test y'all though. Like, I guess that was really the point of me explaining that. Like, certain situations are gonna test y'all. Like, see if we're gonna make or break you. Like, to be honest, that situation really could have. Like, I'm glad that it didn't really get too far like how I thought it was. Like, it didn't really get to non-physical, you know. But like, I know, like, now I know when like negative energy come around me, because it started making me feeling all like I started getting shaky. Like, my spirit started shaking, or like it just don't feel right, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, man. Man, make sure y'all stay up, man. Y'all be blessed, man. You know, I'm on.